Hello, everybody, and welcome to February. We have made it through the first month of 2019 into the second month, and this is today, in my opinion. Today's going to be a little light on the politics side of things because, everything's pretty equally as dumb as it was before. Things haven't gotten less dumb. I think people are starting to realize how crazy AOC is and her green new derp. I like that green new derp. So just a lot of crazy shit with that. Joe Rogan had his interview with Jack Dorsey. It did not go well. People did not respond well. And after that, he had Tim Pool on the show yesterday. So I think that went real well. Joe seems to, kind of seen the error of his ways and what went wrong there, what he did wrong. I'm not saying that it was huge, but Tim's wicked smart, wicked he knows what he's talking about because he makes what 3 to 6 videos a day. He lives in this, and he's very well spoken. He's polite, knows what he's talking about, so he was able to. I think give Joe a lot of good information that if there's ever a second interview with Jack Dorsey, it'll be very interesting. Man, I don't think Joe will let him get away with shit. But that's where we're at. One of the leaders of the Proud Boys had his bank account canceled because of outrage. Whether you agree with him or not, really, you're not allowed to bank in this country anymore. Is that where we're getting to? If you don't have the right political views, now you can't, function in society because your political views are different. This shit's getting ridiculous. We really need a company to just stand up to these activists and just be like, fuck off. A credit company or a bank or something. Fuck off. These activists are terrible. They're retarded. They're so stupid. So 2020, if they thought that 2016 was a silent majority outrage, it's gotten worse. I think 2020 is going to be even worse because all the candidates, the current candidates, mainstream Democratic candidates, have jumped on board. So there's that hot mess. And it's gonna be a train wreck, and we expect it, and we know it's coming, and hopefully we're ready for it. Whether or not we are, well, we'll see. But I think that's gonna take me out of the political, and it's gonna bring me down to a kind of a getting stuff off my chest kind of thing. So if you're not interested in the next part coming up, now's the time to tune out, because this is mostly just for me to kind of figure out what's going on with me, I guess. But I don't know if other people experience this. I guess you could call it an identity crisis. It's not a crisis if it's been going on your whole life, as long as I can remember anyway, where I tend to just behave how I think the ideal person would behave in any given group or situation that I'm in. And I don't know who I am. It's almost like a not feeling right in your own skin experience. I just don't. I don't know if anything that I do is me or that I like. I've just been in this mood where everything just doesn't have flavor. There's no flavor to anything. I guess it's a metaphor. None of the video games that I used to enjoy I really want to play. None of the things I did before. I just kind of I don't know, I zone out and watch movies and stuff. And I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm just numb. I'm just existing. And I've always enjoyed my job. I always enjoy things, but everything's just blah. It's just gray. Just different shades of gray right now, and I don't know. It's just weird. It's been going on for probably since the last video, at least since the last video, if not before then. And I've talked about it with people, kind of, but you just get the vibe that they don't understand what's going on. Like, either it's not that, like, when you talk about it with someone, you expect them to solve it. Like, I don't expect anybody to solve it. It's not something that is solvable, I don't think. But instead of just listening, they try to help and ask if there's anything they can do and all this. And I don't like all that attention. I don't like that, people worrying after you and stuff. It just doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't. That definitely doesn't feel good to me. That definitely maybe makes it worse. I don't know, but it just. I don't know. I can't break out of it this time, and I've broken out of it before and been okay, and it's not like it's the first time that it's happened. It's just, every once in a while you just get in a funk, you feel shitty. But I don't know, maybe it's the state of the world that's building on it, all the dumb shit. Like, I really don't have any faith in humanity right now. The way the just political discourse and the violence has been going, I just don't have. I don't have faith, and I don't know. I don't know. I want to be able to just enjoy life and save money and retire and enjoy retirement. Trying to build a house right now is just really stressful, and trying to find, property and a builder and all that stuff, and somebody that'll do it for a price that's reasonable. I'm not gonna pay out the ass, be underwater on a mortgage, on a home, even though this is gonna be my retirement home, and I'm gonna just live in it, for the next 30 years or so until I retire. And so I just plan to have it paid off. It's not like I'm going to try and resell it, so I don't need to worry about that. But just getting to the price that I'm comfortable with, the money that I'm making right now. My girlfriend still hasn't gotten a job in her field yet, so she's working 2 part-time jobs, and it's not making a lot of money, barely enough to like pay her loans and stuff like that. And so it's, I don't know, maybe that's part of the problem, is just kind of all the weight I'm putting on myself. I don't put as much of it on her, because I don't think she has the ability to handle as well as I do, although I haven't handled it well recently. Had over drinking and blackout last week, which I don't drink much. It's just that we were at a party and I was already feeling not good, and I was trying to be the happy party goer, and normally I'm it's like I said, it's my personality. I shapeshift into my environment where I need to be, and that environment was just a bunch of drunk people, so I overdid it, and created, you know, there's nothing about that night that I can blame her for. Like she got mad at me and she wanted to have a talk, and I'm like, I don't know what the point of the talk was. The only point of the talk could be to make her feel better, because there's nothing she can say that's wrong about the situation. Like, I blacked out fucking drunk. Anything that happened is my fault. Like, I'm fully admitting to all of that. And this wasn't going to be a fight or an argument or anything. It was, I fucked up, you know? So, it's just, I don't know. And I haven't felt, it hasn't gotten better since then, but I'm trying to put on a good face, probably mostly for her, but I just want to just shut off. I just want to shut off. I just want just to turn it all off, you know, for until it's better. I mean, if I don't know if just clicking off and not interacting with people for a week or whatever would help, but it's what I kind of think that I want to do. I don't know, but what would I do for the whole week? I mean, there's literally nothing I enjoy doing. Like, I used to be able to sit at home and play video games for a couple of days, and just that was my, you know, I could zone out, refresh, enjoy it, have a good time. There's nothing I want to play. There's no game that I want to play for 3 days. I couldn't sit at home and play a game for 3 days. They all bore the shit out of me. There's nothing, they're not exciting anymore. There's no, I don't know. You know, I've tried mobile games. D&D seems to be the best, but that requires other people, and we only play once every other week, you know, once a month with the other group, so it's hard to find a group of people that you want to play with. You know, I do want coffee tonight, but I'm trying to save money. Sorry, Duncan. I'll miss you. I love you. But I don't know. It's just rough, and I hope I can dig out of it, and I'd like to, but I don't see it coming anytime soon. And even I can hear it in my own voice. I just hear the lack of anything. Even when I crack a joke or I laugh, it all just feels and sounds forced. I don't know if that's how it comes off. That's how it sounds in my head. So, I can't think of anything else to bring up about it. It's just, that's the way it is. I can't think of any other big, really, like, influences that could be causing it. There's no, it just is what it is, I guess. So, alright, I'm gonna sign off on that note. So if you listen this long, thanks for listening, and I appreciate it. And I'm gonna call it a night and drive home, go to bed. So have a good one. Take care of yourselves.